This channel introduces old Japanese gardens. Hello, this is So. In this video, I will introduce you to the Shiba Rikyu Garden in Tokyo. Shiba Rikyu is one of the few remaining daimyo gardens in Tokyo. Daimyo gardens were created during the Edo period 1603 to 1867, which lasted from the early 17th century to the mid-18th century, when samurai ruled Japan and local rulers, known as daimyo, controlled each region. These daimyos built gardens adjacent to their residences in Edo, present-day central Tokyo. These gardens are called daimyo gardens. In Edo, there were many gardens, said to be several hundred or even 1,000. There are only 23 daimyo gardens in Tokyo, including those that still exist. Of these, only 5 remain in almost perfect condition. This is only 0.5% of the total. This month's article introduces the Shiba Rikyu Garden, the most typical of these precious daimyo gardens, located in the center of Tokyo. Shiba Rikyu is located in front of Hamamatsucho Station on the JR Yamanote and Keihin Tohoku lines, a 1-minute walk from here. It is also a 3-minute walk from Daimon Station on the Toei Subway Oedo Line, and Toei Subway Asakusa Line. Shiba Rikyu is a very conveniently located garden, but it is not a quiet garden as there are frequent trains running next to the garden. Shiba Rikyu is a very compact garden compared to other feudal lord gardens in Tokyo and is located in front of a railway station, making it very accessible. However, the garden is surrounded by railways and high-rise buildings, including those under construction. Silence is therefore not possible. If you find the noise uncomfortable, you can enjoy the garden while listening to music with earphones. The garden is located in the heart of the city center, yet it is not crowded. This garden is a visual garden. If you are looking for a quieter environment in a garden, you should visit Rikyu Garden, which is a 10-minute walk away and next to Shiba Rikyu. A shared admission ticket to both Shiba Rikyu and Rikyu Gardens costs a reduced fee of 400 yen. Entry to Shiba Rikyu only costs 150 yen per adult. Visits can be made without a reservation. Shiba Rikyu was created in 1686 during the early Edo period by Tadatomo Okubo, a feudal lord of Odawara. The garden is an Odawara theme park. Odawara is a seaside city 85 kilometers west-southwest of Tokyo. Odawara was the location of the castle of the lord who first built Shiba Rikyu. Corners throughout the garden are set up to imitate the scenery of Odawara and its surroundings. Today, there are no buildings left standing at all, but the garden offers a view centered on the garden stones and ponds that survived the repeated disasters. This garden is a symbol of the Japanese people's survival in a country that is prone to natural disasters. Black stones can be seen throughout the garden. These are the colors of lava from the eruption of Mt Fuji and burned garden stones from repeated exposure to fire. The Great Kanto earthquake of 1923 destroyed the mansion, which had previously been located in Shiba Rikyu, in a fire. In this YouTube video, AI colorized photographs taken before the fire destroyed the building. A Japanese house and a Western-style 2-story wooden building by the pond in the middle of the Shiba Rikyu. Seokan. Seokan was built in 1891 as an accommodation for foreign royalty and dignitaries visiting Japan, and was used by the imperial household as a place to entertain foreign guests. Compare with the current photo. The position and growth of the trees in the old photo and the current photo taken from the same location are different from those of the past. You can see that the garden is now surrounded by many buildings. This commemorative photograph was taken at the Shiba detached palace during a visit to Japan by aristocrats from the Russian Empire in 1902. In 1904, when this photograph was taken, Japan was at war with the Russian Empire. It is very ironic. This photograph was taken at Shiba Rikyu in 1905, in the middle of the Russo-Japanese War, during a visit to Japan by U.S. Secretary of War William Taft and his delegation, who went on to become the 27th U.S. President. William Taft visited Japan to discuss a peace treaty for the Russo-Japanese War proposed by Theodore Roosevelt, then the 26th President of the United States. The peace treaty was later concluded in Portsmouth, USA, ending the Russo-Japanese War. William Taft then became President of the United States after Theodore Roosevelt. As an aside, William Taft was the largest of the presidents, averaging over 300 pounds and standing 5 feet 11.5 in tall. Taft was also the last US president to have a beard. The large stone lantern in the background to the left of William Taft still towers over the same spot in Shiba Rikyu. Photographs taken immediately after the Great Kanto earthquake of 1923 show this stone lantern collapsing. The Japanese and Western-style buildings of the Shiba Rikyu were also destroyed without a trace in a post-quake fire. Today, the lantern has been restored again and stands in its original position. However, it was burnt black by the fire caused by the Great Kanto earthquake, and the stone in the central part of the lantern can be seen to be snagged and deformed. As you enter Shiba Rikyu, you will see a large pond in the center of the garden in front of you. To the far left of this pond is a place known as Nebukawa Yama. Here, there is a small raised area with several garden stones. These garden stones are from the Nebukawa. The town of Nebukawa is located at the base of the Izu Peninsula, next to Odawara, and has a railway station, Nebukawa Station, which runs through the town. Nebukawa is a stone-producing area, and the andesite from this area is used for the stone walls of Edo Castle, etc., and is famous under the name Nebukawa stone. 100 years ago, in 1923, the Great Kanto earthquake occurred, a massive earthquake that caused extensive damage in Tokyo, Yokohama, and Odawara. The city of Yokohama was completely destroyed by earthquake and fire, and many buildings in Odawara collapsed. In fact, this great earthquake caused disastrous damage at Nebukawa Station. The earthquake caused a massive landslide at Nebukawa Station. Unfortunately, the train that was parked at this station was washed into the sea with the mudslides caused by the landslide. 6 of the 8 coaches fell into the sea together with the steam locomotive and platform. Just afterwards, the train was also hit by a tsunami, which struck 5 minutes after the earthquake. The repeated threat of earthquakes killed 112 out of a total of approximately 150 passengers and station staff on the train and on the station platform, and only 5 of the dead and missing from the accident were ever found dead. This garden is a theme park in Odawara. However, in the middle of the pond there is a structure said to be modeled on a dike in Westlake, China. Now let's fly to Westlake, a World Heritage Site in present-day Hangzhou, China. The banks of the West Lake today are densely covered with trees, but in the past there were probably no such trees. This is a very large and long embankment. This bank of the West Lake offers a view of the pond from here. You can actually cross the bank of the West Lake and enjoy the view from the top. The West Lake bank is also a picturesque element that fits in perfectly with the view from the edge of the pond, reflected in the distance. It is also good to enjoy the picturesque view from afar. Perhaps this West Lake embankment represents the formal beauty of a Japanese garden. Is it the sense of enjoying the view in a frame? Four mysterious stone pillars stand in a grove of trees at the back of the Shiba Rikyu pond. They are believed to have been the stone pillars of a tea ceremony room, but the location of the pillars remains a mystery, as they differ from the location of the tea ceremony room. These stone pillars also bear blackened marks from fires in the past. There are several small raised areas of earth around this garden. This earth is called a built-up hill and is usually piled up with earth from a dug-out pond. These built-up mountains are where you can view the entire garden from the top of them, so it is a good idea to climb them and enjoy the view. In the Edo period, a good view of Mt Fuji could be seen from here. Today, however, the garden is surrounded by high-rise buildings. In October, herons and ducks can be seen at Shiba Rikyu. This time, we were able to take video of a little egret moving around the waterside of the garden. There were also many ducks swimming in the pond. Despite its location in the middle of the city, Shiba Rikyu offers a great variety of bird life. Cherry blossoms usually bloom at the end of March, but Shiba Rikyu has cherry trees that bloom in October. How was it? If you have a short stay in Tokyo, but want to enjoy a Japanese garden close to the airport or Shinkansen station, Shiba Rikyu is just the right Japanese garden for you. We will continue to make videos of beautiful gardens in Tokyo. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.